What's good? What's good, man? Peel live again. 4 a.m. in the morning. I know I went a little an hour earlier than I usually do. Got a heavy schedule tomorrow. Hit that like button. This is the 5 a.m. show. Mad Peel. Hit the like button. Hit the like button as you come in. Y'all know we're gonna get right into this. We ain't gonna waste no time. Now I told y'all that I was gonna promote this until they get to everybody. So everybody start paying attention to it. I told y'all that I was going to promote this. And I'm going to keep making videos about this until people start to care, because it seems strange that nobody cares about this truth about Eminem. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a damn about this case. And I'm going to shed the light, and I'm going to continue to shed the light. Y'all may say I'm hating, but I'm going to tell you, yes, I am hating. I see things through for what it is, and I call it what it is. That don't say that I don't forgive you for what you've done wrong, because you never done wrong to me. That don't say that I won't forgive you, but I won't forget. And I can't put you above the greats if you are in hip hop, if you are a racist and you said racist things towards black women, I can't put you up there above the hip hop greats. I can't do it. And as much as I liked Eminem in the past, and I used to think that way, I've never hated on Eminem, never found. But when I saw these tapes, then that's when I start to question, how could you ever say that he's the king of a hip hop culture that's black, created black, African American, and he was a racist before, or you still is a racist, but then you you get fired immediately. See, if ESPN or any high company, right, no matter how redemptive the person is, they don't never hire him back. If a person is found racist, people who are found racist, who have been racist before, they don't get hired back at that company or at a major network. It should be the same in hip hop. Hip hop should have canceled Eminem a long time ago when these tapes came out. Eminem should have been canceled. But no, even black people. And this is the strike against black people. When they first heard these tapes, they didn't say nothing. I didn't even hear about it. And when it came out, nobody said anything about it. Nobody said nothing about the racist Eminem tapes. You know how much, if they would have canceled Eminem, you know how much money would have been lost. And that's another way you could see why Eminem didn't get canceled. If you say anything, this is the thing about it. If you say anything about the LGBTQ community, anything, you're gonna get canceled. You gotta tread lightly, right? Anything about black people, they will cancel. Why didn't and they, they and cancel important people for saying racist stuff. I remember Hulk Hogan got fired from the WWE. I mean, that's an icon. How ain't Eminem? And I know nobody don't want to hear this. Nobody wants to hear this at all. Don't nobody want to hear this. But I'm gonna say it regardless. Now, I'm gonna get right into this. First, I'm gonna start off with Dr. Umar Johnson, who's really saying the same thing that I'm saying. But I'm a little bit more direct than Dr. Umar. Shout out to Dialogue. I'm a subscriber to Dialogue. Hope you don't hit me, Dialogue, but shout out to you. I'm promoting you. Go look at the full video. I'm just showing snippets.
Comments about and you got a lot of backlash for that, man. How did you feel when you was getting all that backlash for the comments you made about Eminem?
You know, the Eminem controversy caught me by surprise because I didn't know that my position, like so many other positions that I have, would be considered controversial. I was doing a podcast interview. The topic came up. I think it was Joe Budden who suggested Eminem may be one of the greatest. And I said he could never be considered the GOAT. If you want to say he's one of the greatest, make that argument. But you will not call him the GOAT of a black cultural icon, of a black cultural product. You're not doing that. Our culture is our culture. We don't share it. If y'all want to give people privilege to participate, then they have participation privilege. But you cannot be the face of something my people made. This is not only true for me, this is true for most groups. But because black people suffer from post-traumatic slavery disease and we crave white validation more than oxygen, we are always looking to anoint some non-African as the face of something African people created. So when I said Eminem cannot be the GOAT, I never said he couldn't rap. I never said he didn't have talent. I simply said he can't be the GOAT. No more than DJ Khaled could ever be considered the GOAT as a DJ or producer because you are not African. So a lot of hip hop artists took offense. They came.
Before this, I mean, what Dr. Umar is saying, that you have to be African. You have to be African to be a GOAT of hip hop. You got to be African. You the best rapper ever. Because look, this is the thing about it. Eminem hit a nationwide audience where the Caucasian is was 69, 70% of this country. More than what a black person could do in hip hop. Eminem introduced rap to white culture. And a lot of people started listening to rap. You know, a lot of other cultures start in a lot of countries, and not just white people. You talking about Russia, and he's very popular in Russia. They don't like gays over there. They got gay laws against gay people. So of course he was popular around the world. In Europe, he caught them because they never listened to rap like that. Even China. China is so racist over there in China. But Eminem, it took Eminem to come out, just like Caitlin Clark. It took Eminem to introduce rap into other cultures. That's what Eminem did for hip hop. He introduced rap into other cultures. And other cultures have never listened to hip hop, so they don't know all the other hip hop artists. They judging Eminem being a GOAT by himself without, you have to be a part of the hip hop culture. And what Eminem introduced around the world, a part of him, everybody see him as a GOAT because they seen him first. He was the first that they heard hip hop from. The first that ever done it is always going to be the GOAT, regardless. You consider the first one. So they never known rap. So that's understandable. That culture has never known rap. So Eminem is the face of rap around the world. This is why Eminem is being considered the GOAT.
Came out of the woodworks with their unlicensed law degrees and served as Eminem's expert lawyer and publicist to the black world. And they defended that man better than Johnny Cochran defended O.J. Simpson, and basically told me I have no right to speak on the topic because I am not a rapper. Negro, I don't have to be a drug dealer to speak on drug dealing. I don't have to be a surgeon to speak on the racism that blacks suffer in the medical industry. And I don't have to be a rapper to speak on rap music. But as an African who grew up in hip hop, as an African who partakes in hip hop, as an African who is a safeguarder of all African culture, I will speak on anything my people create and anything my people are affected by. And I'm just disappointed, brother.
And that's what the 50 Cents. 50 Cents and the Snoop Dogs, they are. See, this is why I don't like 50 Cent. You know, he just 50 Cent is one of the big, because 50 Cent founded, I mean, he was founded by Eminem. You got Dr. Dre, one of the greatest producers of all time, if not the greatest. You can say who's the greatest, who's greater than Dr. Dre? Founded Eminem. And just the validation, you talking about the faces of hip hop validating that Eminem is the greatest. Just validating it. That's promotion.
Because just like we talked about Snow Bunny Barkley and Snow Bunny Shannon and LeBron James earlier defending Caitlin Clark, we saw the same thing happen with these so-called gangster rappers who took Eminem's defense against your good brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde. And you know what bothered me the most about all of these rappers defending Eminem without him even asking them to, without him even paying for them to do it? What offended me the most about it, Art, I've never seen any of them defend black women the same way. Now, one of these rappers who defended Eminem against me, I never seen a single one of them defend black women as ferociously as they defended Eminem.
Me either. I've never seen them defend black.
In their press release,
Hold on. I've never seen them defend black women. Right. They don't defend black. They talk bad about black women. They call them bees and hoes. That's what they do. Bees ain't ish but hoes and tricks. That's what they talk about. You know, same 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. They always talk about hoes. I mean, that's what we talking about. And you know, the hip hop community can't defend them. This is exactly what Umar talking about.
Benzino and Mays announced they would be playing a tape of Eminem rapping racist
We can
lyrics.
say that what's on this tape, the tape that 3 white kids from Detroit walked into Dave's office, brought and said, listen, this is the real Eminem and we're tired of it.
It might seem unusual for a top-selling monthly magazine to deliver a message outside its pages, but less unusual when the target audience is not fans, but the national mainstream media.
We got to make this the same way that you guys have treated Mike Tyson. You guys are treating Kobe Bryant. You guys treated R. Kelly, O.J. Simpson. We can hear the music now.
I'll get straight to the point. Black girls are bitches. That's why I'ma tell you, you better pull up your bridges. Cause all that cash is making your ass drag from the boyfriend you ganked. And that's pretty bad.
I can't think of a more, important and pivotal moment in our history and the source's history, our personal histories than right here tonight.
Black girls and white girls just don't mix because black girls are dumb and white girls are good shit. White girls are good. I like white girls.
Black women are bad. White women are good. I don't care if he's redeemed himself now. That's not the message.
Right. Black girls are bad. White girls are good. He said this. How could he be king? How could he be king of hip hop? Black girls are bad. White girls are good. This is crazy. I don't care if he's redeemed himself. he shouldn't be the face of hip hop. That's exactly what I was saying from the beginning. If you if you get found racist, I don't even care if it's 20 years ago and you said something racist. People have gotten fired for their jobs because they said something 20 years ago, 10 years ago. People have been fired from ESPN and ABC because they got found with racist tapes. Owner in the NBA, I forgot his name. Owner of the Lakers got fired because he said something years ago. What's his name from the Raiders? John Gruden got fired from the Raiders because he said something racist before. And he can't never come back as a coach. Ever. He got fired because he said something years ago. Something years ago surfaced. This is what he's saying. No matter how many years ago it was, Eminem should be canceled. I don't care how redeemed he is. I mean, this is black girls. Let me rewind this again. Come on, man.
We can hear the music now.
I'll get straight to the point. Black girls are bitches. That's why I'ma tell you, you better pull up your bridges. Cause all that cash is making your ass drag from the boyfriend you ganked. And that's pretty bad.
I can't think of a more, important and pivotal moment in our history and the source's history, our personal histories than right here tonight.
Black girls and white girls just don't mix because black girls are dumb and white girls are good chicks. White girls are good. I like white girls.
Black women are bad. White women are good. I don't care if he's redeemed himself now. That's not the message. And if that's who he is, then he has to be held accountable for that. I want to see what he's going to say now. The ball's is in his court now.
In response to the press conference, Eminem claimed he had made the tape out of anger, stupidity, and frustration after breaking up with an African-American girlfriend. Although the scandalous nature of Eminem's lyrics...
And I bet you, hold on, before I continue that. I bet y'all. Did Eminem why don't the people I'm at a loss of words here. How can't you? Why ain't nobody paying attention to this? I mean, I don't even. If y'all don't care, then
of anger, stupidity, and frustration after breaking up with an African-American girlfriend. Although the scandalous nature of Eminem's lyrics have given Benzino and the Source a newfound support for their claims, perhaps the biggest revelation of the press conference was how bad Eminem was just 10 years ago, and how much he's improved since.
Date a white girl, cause they got the rawhide.
There you have it. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this, really. But I am going to continue to promote. The reason why Dr. Umar, this is the thing, this is the different opinion with me and Dr. Umar, because we got two totally different angles that we going in. Eminem has been, I don't care about black culture. You can't be the GOAT. Like Tiger Woods was the GOAT in golf. You know, that was a white predominant sport. Basketball was a white predominant sport. And who's considered the GOAT in basketball? Michael Jordan. Football was everything was all white predominant. And this is the thing about it, we took over everything. This the only thing we created was hip hop. That's in which you create, anybody can take over. I have no problem. This is a disagreement with me and Dr. Umar got. It ain't because he white. Yes, a white man could dominate the sport. Like in the NBA, if a white man become the GOAT, that's why I don't get mad at Luka Doncic and Jokic. Because guess who created the sport? White men. White men created the sport. White people created the sport of basketball, football, hockey, all of that. All that was created by white people. And we came in and, dominated. Where most of the percentage of everybody is black in sports. So that's another thing. How could you call Eminem the GOAT when predominantly the rappers are black? And yeah, Eminem brought in a lot of white rappers, but they didn't dominate the sport like he did. What made Eminem not be the GOAT is when he not considered the GOAT is this tapes what I just showed you. Him down in black women. And for that part, he can't be even considered top in hip hop. That's why how I disagree with Dr. Umar on that. See, he all pro-black and you can't be black and white. No. I beg to differ. Because Michael Jordan wouldn't be the GOAT. In that case, you can't consider Michael Jordan to be the GOAT. You can't consider Michael Jordan as being the GOAT. You can't consider Tiger Woods as being one of the greatest of all time. You can't consider who's the GOAT. Well, okay, yeah, you got a white man. It's Tom Brady is the GOAT of football. Rightly so. To anybody take it away, Patrick Mahomes is aiming for. Patrick Mahomes might be the GOAT in a few years. Might be a GOAT. He might succeed Tom Brady. Who knows? So I think, yes, a white person can be the GOAT of hip hop. Yeah, they can be considered the greatest of all time. But on Eminem's case, he got disqualified when they found these tapes. And I ain't even gonna hold y'all any farther. Appreciate everybody for joining. Hit the like button when you come in. I just had to do a little brief, even though it's 30 minutes, but something brief and bring this to the attention. Oh yeah. Well, look at that video. It's real. And let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. I appreciate y'all for joining. I'm out here. Peace.